Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. Today we wrap up our patron-sponsored content for October, unless we have more people who joined in between when this video was recorded and posted. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Kyo. Thank you for supporting the channel, Kyo, it really means a lot. Kyo wanted a Man of Culture deck, if you know what I mean. For those who don't know, it's an anime reference. Kyo wanted a harem deck. Originally, he was thinking of asking for Najila the Blade Blossom or Asika, a 5-color all-girls deck. Nothing but waifus as far as the eye can see. I have been discussing a deck similar to this with my wife a couple of weeks ago, and she thought the idea was hilarious. I told Kyo the idea, and he loved it as well. So today's video will be a Kong's Jungle Harem, led by Kogla the Titan Ape. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. I've been very happy with the growth this channel has had so far, and I'm excited to see where we're going. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Kogla the Titan Ape is a 6-mana 7/6 legendary ape. When he enters the battlefield, he fights up to one target creature we don't control. Whenever Kogla attacks, we destroy an artifact or enchantment controlled by the defending player. And we can pay 2 mana to return a human we control to our hand. If we do, Kogla gains indestructible until end of turn. Kogla, both in art and abilities, is an obvious reference to film's biggest ladies' man, King Kong. And Kong would never allow himself to be surrounded by rival men. Therefore, this deck has nothing but ladies. Every single creature other than our commander is a human with artwork depicting women. But before we get into our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. For lands, we've got Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, Rogue's Passage, Scavenger Grounds, War Room, and 31 Forests. Starting off with the girls in Kogla's Harem, we have Azusa Lost But Seeking, Karametra's Acolyte, Somberwald Sage, Heronblade Elite, Whisperer of the Wilds, Scorned Villager, Hidden Herbalists, and Stone Cedar Hierophant. Urza's Incubator, Herald's Horn, and Ronus' Monument for cost reduction, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, and Kodama's Reach for land ramp, while Soul Ring and the Great Henge serve as our mana rocks. Continuing to build Kogla's Harem, we have Eternal Witness, Tireless Tracker, Augur of Autumn, Timeless Witness, Werewolf Pack Leader, Howlpack Piper, Briarbridge Tracker, and Magus of the Order. We've also got Gaia's Blessing, Vanquisher's Banner, Majestic Genesis, Return of the Wild Speaker, Shamanic Revelation, Road of Return, Growing Rites of Itlamok, and Bala Ged Recovery. Outland Liberator serves as our only human piece of interaction, but we've also got Beast Within, Nature's Claim, Return to Nature, Krosan Grip, Primal Command, Broken Bond, Obscuring Haze, Heroic Intervention, Tamio's Safekeeping, Blossoming Defense, and Snakeskin Veil. Spinning Wheel Kick and Whirlwind serve as our board wipes. The core of our deck consists of Champion of Lampholt, Sereth the Viper's Fang, Slippery Bogbonder, Jolrael Mwanvuli Recluse, Den Protector, Avabruk Caretaker, Halana Kessig Ranger, Cetessan Petitioner, Yiva Nature's Herald, and Paragon of Eternal Wilds. Supporting our core, we have Liquimetal Torque, Commander's Plate, Shadow Spear, Panharmonicon, Loxodon Warhammer, Sword of Hearth and Home, Whisper Silk Cloak, and Rancor. Because how can you build a green deck centered around a commander attacking people and not include Rancor? So let's take a look at our deck and compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 35 lands, 16 pieces of ramp, and 1 MDFC. 17 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate, no sudden I win cards, but we do have an infinite combo. Did you spot it? Kogla the Titan Ape lets us pick up a human for 2 mana. Hidden Herbalists creates 2 mana when it enters the battlefield, so long as a permanent we control left the battlefield this turn. Panharmonicon doubles all enter the battlefield triggers, and we have 3 ways to lower the mana cost of our creatures. Ideally, we'll want Ronus' Monument on board for this, as a way to make Kogla unblockable. Allow me to explain. We use Kogla's ability to return Hidden Herbalists to our hand. We then recast it for only 1 mana due to Ronus' Monument. We then have several triggers on the stack, each of them doubled due to Panharmonicon. Ronus' Monument gives Kogla +2/+2 and Trample twice, and Hidden Herbalist adds 2 mana to our mana pool twice. We then activate Kogla again, returning Hidden Herbalists to our hand and recasting it. Ad infinitum. Kogla is now indestructible and trampling and enormous. A proper Kong victory. There are several other combos in the deck, and we're running the holy trinity of E-Witness, T-Witness, and Maternal Witness. So even if any of our combo pieces get blown up, we can easily return them to hand. Do you have a meme deck? Or a silly deck you've always wanted to build? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Jiraiya, Waffles, Muffins, Casey, Danny, Nick, Marcus, Black Dragon, Phoenix of Ice, Daniel, and Kyo. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.